We are going to use monocot plants like these ones to show the nodes, the intercalary meristems, axillary buds, and their adaptation, structural adaptations. This is a monocot stem. We have the leaf. This is the leaf sheath, which is usually wound round the stem, leaf ligule, leaf blade, and here is the node. Now, where are the nodes? The nodes can be seen in areas of the stem where the stem is old, matured, or where the leaf bases pull away. Now, here is a node, all right? Here is also a node. Now, this node can be seen because this leaf sheath and this leaf sheath is pulled away. Now, ligules can easily be mistaken as points where the nodes are. Here is a ligule, leaf ligule. It's not a node. Here is a leaf ligule. It's not a node. The node of this leaf, the sheath is, when it's pulled away, the node is here. All right. Now you can see that the node is protected by this leaf sheath. And then two older leaf sheaths also protects, keeps once around the node. So you can see this node clearly in the mature stem. This node is also there. This is an old leaf sheath, and this is a node. This is also a node. This is a leaf ligule. Here is a leaf ligule, not a node. Leaf ligule, not a node. Now, each node, like this one, we can see has three leaf sheaths. This, the leaf sheath that is stuck at the node, and two older leaf sheaths that one's around the node. The same arrangement of leaf sheath around the node is found in this monocot as well. It's the same arrangement. Why the leaf sheath protects the node once around the node securely is because there are intercalary meristems at the node. And the intercalary meristems, the evidence that they are at the circumference of the node is these roots. The roots grow all the circumference of the node, indicating the presence of the intercalary meristems. Yes, here is a diagram to show the node. The intercalary meristems are on the circumference on top of the node, not below it. The evidence is this is the node, and these roots are grown on top of the node, not above the node, not beneath the node, all round above the node. And that is the position of the intercalary meristems. Proof is this skeleton of a maize plant. The roots are above the node, not below it. And that is where the intercalary meristems are. So the adaptation of the leaf sheath is that the leaf sheaths are wound around the node. All right. Two old leaf sheaths also surround the node to protect the node and the intercalary meristems from losing too much water when they are young. All right. Too much water from evaporation and also transpiration. So it's an adaptation to protect the node. So the axillary buds are also at the node. Here is an axillary bud of this sugarcane plant. Now, Another axillary bud is alternate. We turn the stem. Here is another axillary bud. The axillary buds are also well kept, protected by leaf sheath. So if this is peeled off, if we peel off this, is another axillary bud. And this leaf sheath, when they get out of the way, here is another axillary bud. Here. So the axillary buds on this is alternate and covered neatly by leaf sheath, neatly protected. So here's a diagram of the sugarcane stem. We have the node, we have the intercalary meristems, and the axillary bud. The alternate arrangement of the axillary buds show the alternate shoots that have been produced from the sugarcane plant. The axillary buds produce shoots. Well, this grass plant also shows its node. The intercalary meristems are there. And there's one axillary bud here and another axillary bud here. Good. You can see the node clearly. At the node, you have one leaf sheath, another leaf sheath, and there's an axillary bud in here that produces this shoot. And this shoot also has its leaf bases protecting various nodes. So axillary buds. Yes, in many monocots, there are a lot of axillary buds in the axil of the leaves at the nodes very close to the soil, almost covered by soil in many. Here is bud, axillary bud that is growing into a shoot. You have another axillary bud that is growing into shoots. All right. And the axillary buds that are very close to the surface of the soil is an adaptation, which when the shoot, the upper part of the shoot is eaten by grazers, the axillary buds below the plant, close to the soil, will regenerate the plant. Or if fire races through the vegetation and destroys the plant that is at the top, the axillary buds hidden very close to the surface of the soil will regenerate new plants. So the leaf bases, the leaf sheath, the nodes, they are all protected by hairs. The hairs also keep them from losing too much water by evaporation and transpiration. So all these structures have hairs. They are hairy all over to conserve water. So you see the leaf bases, the nodes, the meristems, they are all closely kept together, especially when they are young, as you can see in this palm coconut plant. Look at this fibrous sheath that tries to keep the young leaf bases together neatly to prevent excessive loss of water, right? And also to preserve them from being grazed upon before they become very mature and tough. Good. So this is about nodes, intercalary meristems, and axillary buds in monocots.